Hello guys, this is Shorty and welcome to probably the final web app trading tips for just the web app on its own, because I have got early access and I do get FIFA tomorrow. But we're going to start off now with the bronze and silvers that you should really pick up. This is just you'll see why I picked these certain for, because this man is the only bronze 5-star skiller in the game. He's only 4.5k right now. He is the only bronze 5-star skiller, so he could go up to 10, maybe 15k. But I'm not sure. He may stay at around 5 to 6k. I'm probably predicting a increase just when the game's released, because everyone has more coins. Every player will probably rise in price, so he may go to 10k. But if you invest in him, make sure you sell him after the first week when he's at his peak, because he does only have 48 pace. He hasn't got the best stats. He's a low overall. He's from the K League, which is hard to link in, and he's also Romanian, so it's really hard to link him into another squad. But because he is a 5-star skiller, the only bronze 5-star skiller, he may be in a lot of teams, especially going around tournaments. Despite his pace, he will probably go up to 10k in the first week, just because he's a bronze and he's the only 5-star skill bronze. Now next, I'm going to move on to probably my favourite silver of last year. I had a silver team, a full Brazilian silver team. It cost me 600,000 coins. I had Wallison, who's also in this video, and Mike Onliette. And this guy cost me 150,000 coins last year. And let me tell you, last year he was a right winger. He was not a striker. So now he's at striker. He still has 5-star skills. He is going to be incredibly expensive. If you see him cheap, I don't know how much he's currently selling for. I just couldn't find one that was selling, so I just put this on a watch list. I'm not sure how much he's actually selling, because not a single one I had a bid on. But as a striker, when this game was released, in the flow of the game, even after around a month or so, he's going to be incredibly expensive, because he's a 5-star skiller. Everyone really knows his name now in the FUT community from previous years. If people who like to use silver squads, if they've used them in previous years and they like building skill teams, they will know who this guy is. They will all want him in their team, because every year he's always been so bloody overpowered. Same last year, that's why I loved him. He was the best silver in the game for me. With a handicap, I thought he played just as well as Neymar did when I had him. So if you can pick him up, definitely buy him, because he will probably be around the 150k to 200k mark. I know he's a striker, so he should cost more than last year. The only reason I'm saying he will be the same price even at striker this year is because his overall has dropped. But still, I'd pick him up if you see him, because his stats are still good. They're similar to last year's. He's still going to be an incredibly good player to play with, and not only to invest in to make coins. Now next we got Wallison. Again, I didn't think of him much last year, but he was also 150,000 coins when I brought him in my Brazilian silver team, and probably similar this year. He's the same like ratings, so it's probably only because the early access hasn't even hit yet, so he's quite cheap now. I'd expect him to hit the 100k mark at least after a week of the game being released, just because he's a Brazilian silver and he's got 5-star skill moves, and he's still at the same pace as last year. Similarly, yet he has 91 pace, which is another reason he's going to be incredibly expensive. And he hasn't got the best dribbling for silver, but he has 5-star skills, which that's all you really need for a high price in a Brazilian silver team. And yet again, he plays striker, so him and Liette up front together are going to be an incredibly good pair to have, not only to play with, but to invest in as well. So you can make probably double your profits on Liette, double your money on Wallison as well, easily. If you got these two together, it may cost you about 100k from both now, but when the game's out, you could get around 300,000 for these two, at least 200,000. So they're well worth your investment. The next up is Kelvin. He is the other 5-star skiller. There was another 5-star skiller, Brazilian Sylvie, last year, who was also a right wing, but he's not 5-star skiller anymore. He's a 4-star. So that leaves Kelvin on the right side at 5-star skill moves. And as you can see, he hasn't got as much pace as the others. He does have 84, which is still really, really quick. But his dribbling is insane for a silver card. 84 dribbling. A lot of gold cards don't have 84 dribbling. If you have him in a silver squad, he's going to be incredibly good. That's why his price probably around the start of the game. He used to be around 90,000 coins before dropping to 30,000 last year near the end of the game. But everyone drops near the end. But in the flow of it, he was around 90,000 coins. I'm not sure if he did tip to 100. I definitely know there's 90,000 though. So if you picked him up, I did see one go for 35,500, I think it was. So if you can pick one up, then you stand to probably double your money at least, because I reckon he'll hit 60,000 easily. He could, hopefully, because he's the same rating. He's still a 74, which means people who want Brazilian silver teams, they're going to go for him on the right side because he's really the only 5-star skill option. So make sure you pick him up because he could hit 90,000 coins cost so easily. So these are the 4 players you really want to pick up if you can, because they're all 5-star skillers and 3 of them are Brazilian, which is an incredibly popular nation for silver teams because of the skills. So if you can pick any of these up, definitely do, because you'll make a ton of coins on them right now. So thank you guys. This has been Shorty. Please check out my other videos for trading tips. This has been Shorty. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.